108 months after he was born. It's the hardest thing anyone could ever have to do, to help someone they love die. But as parents, we had to help Ben face death without pain, without fear, and ultimately, without us. Ben's line was short, but his circle had no beginning and no end.
Before we get there, I just want to remind you, at the last family reunion, you boys ran off and left Carrie and Lisa by themselves. Now, they're your cousins, too, you know, and I want you to include them.
But they're girls. Well, girls aren't so bad.
Margo! Kids are here!
Come on! Remember the snow is slippery?
Oh, what a treat.
Hey, Ben. Hey, Ryan, did you bring your skis? Yeah, me.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hey.
Carrie, Lisa, hi. You know how to hot dog? Now hold on tight, okay? It's really gonna be fun. Ready? Ready.
On the yellow. All right.
On your mark, get set, go!
All right, hold it. Doesn't it ever make you mad, Claire?
What?
Living with that?
Hemophilia? No. It's a part of life.
It hasn't been very good to you.
Well, you knew the odds. I'm a carrier. 1 in 4 chances of having a hemophiliac baby.
But you had 3 hemophiliac babies.
Who are also 3 terrific little boys.
Ready? Let's see, soy sauce, ginger, chicken wings. Is that it?
What's that?
My dinner list.
And what's that?
My shopping list.
No, Mom, she'd find time to make a list of the houses on fire.
And why not? Hard to worry if you have to get organized.
Mom, Brian has a bleed.
Oh, no. What happened?
He's fine. He just fell.
What's going on?
Nothing. Brian has a little bleed.
It's no big deal. She's gonna give him factor. Can we watch?
Keith, I don't think we should bother Brian. No, that's okay. They can watch.
Does it hurt? Nah. We've been doing it for years.
I think everybody had a good time, don't you?
Looked like it to me. I thought you were going to tell him about the baby.
Well, I was going to. But I decided to wait until after we move into the new house. Can it just be our secret for a while?
I have a stomachache.
Oh, Ben, I knew you ate too much candy today.
I really have to go. Dad, can you pull over?
It's an emergency, huh?
Yes.
Okay, but don't think I've forgotten that tomorrow is school.
It's bad, huh? Like you have to throw up? That's how chemotherapy feels, too. Look at this color. Isn't it pretty? You know what it's called? Azure. Azure? A-Z-U-R-E. It's my favorite.
Hi. Hi, honey.
Mom.
How you doing, Jessica? You keeping Ben company?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. You ready to go, kiddo? Thanks, Mrs. Corman.
I can't really be sure what it is until I run some tests, but from the looks of things, I'd say it's a virus, or given the diarrhea, a parasite.
What's a parasite?
A parasite is a tiny little microscopic bug that gets into your system and causes havoc.
What's havoc?
Havoc is is when things get out of control.
Well, what do we do in the meantime? He's been running to the bathroom every half hour.
Well, I'm going to give you some antibiotics that should start to take care of that. Benjamin, do you think you could spare me some blood today?
I guess so.
Good. I'll get ready while you find me a nice fade.
Right arm or left?
You choose.
Left. My right's my pitching arm.
He has been taking them, but they're not working. He still has the stomach pain and the diarrhea. And now he's developed some kind of a rash. He's lost 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks, and I'm very concerned. Boys, please, I am on the phone. Sorry, Dr. Paxton.
Move, I can't see.
Mark, Madison, calm down. I am really sorry, Dr. Paxton.
What's going on in here?
Havoc.
Claire, I think it'd be a good idea for you to take Ben up to a children's hospital and have them take a look at him. Claire, I know it's a long drive, but I'd rather you didn't wait till tomorrow. I'd like for you to get him up there tonight.
The parasite is probably the cause for the cramping in the stomach. But he's also got a swollen gland here on the right side of his neck and a white coating in his throat. Could you open up for me, Ben? A little wider. That's good. Thank you. Sally. Mr. Madison, Mrs. Madison, the last battery of tests weren't conclusive, so I've ordered a brain scan, a bone marrow test, and a spinal tap.
How long will that take?
We should have the results by Friday.
4 more days?
Ben and I will be fine.
I don't want to leave you, Claire.
You have to get back to work. You have to take care of the boys. I'll be fine.
Bye, Betty.
Telephone, please, Dr. Klein.
Does the baby know where it is?
Well, the baby knows it's somewhere warm and safe, but I don't think it realizes exactly where.
Does it know it's going to be born?
I don't think it has the faintest idea.
Do you remember when I was born?
I sure do. You were my first. And it was one of the happiest days of my life.
I wish I could remember.
You realize this is the first time our family's ever been apart. It's going okay. The tests are pretty painful. But Greg, You will be here Friday for the meeting with Dr. Gladstone, won't you? Well, please try. I don't want to go through this alone.
Claire? Dr. Gladstone's ready to see you now.
Dr. Sinclair, 4374. Dr. Sinclair, 4374.
Is Greg coming?
Yes, but we live a long way from here, and he had a big remodeling project that had to be done by today. So. And he's taking care of our other 2 boys. He's on his way, but we can begin.
All right. We have some of the test results back. We're still checking out other aspects of Ben's condition. So far, we know that Ben does have a parasite, which is not uncommon in cases like this. The swollen gland on the right side of his neck, that's responding well to treatment, even though we're not quite sure of the cause. He has a pretty serious case of a yeast infection called thrush in his throat, which can be dangerous if it's left untreated, because it spreads until it effectively stops Ben's breathing. But we pretty much feel we have that under control.
Claire, would you prefer to wait until Greg was here?
No. Go on.
Claire, have you ever heard of the acquired immune deficiency syndrome?
You mean AIDS? Ben has AIDS.
Nurse Barrows to East Wing 2. Nurse Barrows to East Wing 2.
Thank you. When you are told that someone you love is going to die, it's as if time skips a beat. And once the clock resumes ticking, nothing is the same. I'll be right back, honey.
There's no way of knowing how long ago he was infected. He could have received contaminated factor any time before 1981.
And what about our other boys?
Well, I suggest you have them tested as soon as possible. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what to expect with Ben in the future. He's the first child that we've seen here with AIDS. And all we can do is treat the symptoms as they appear.
You mean the infections and the stomach aches?
Right.
And if you get rid of those?
That's not very likely, Mr. Madison.
But if you do?
Well, if the symptoms do subside, then we can start working on the immune system.
Okay, then. Let's get started. What do we do first?
Mr. Madison, do you understand what we're telling you? Statistically, 85% of all AIDS patients are dead within a year.
And the rest?
The rest, they live a little bit longer.
%85 die within a year. 1 year. 12 months. 1 birthday. 1 Christmas. 1 summer. 1 fall. 1 winter. 1 spring.
Greg, why did Ben get AIDS?
I don't know, Claire.
No, I mean, why did God allow Ben to get AIDS?
I don't know. But I'll tell you something. God can make him well. You heard what they said. If they can clear up the infections, they can work on the rest. This is a brand new disease, and there are scientists all over the country working on it. There may be a cure, a remission.
Greg.
Oh, I've been thinking about this. I just can't believe that Ben is going to die. We just need a small miracle. Not a big one. Just a little time.
Thank you.
Mom,
Yeah, honey?
what did the doctor say? What's wrong with me?
Well, they found out that you do have a parasite in your stomach, like Dr. Paxton said. And that's why it hurts so much. And the white cakey stuff in your throat is an infection called thrush. And you have something else, a virus. It's called AIDS.
Mostly grown-ups get it, Ben. You're the first little boy the doctors have seen with AIDS. But they're working on a cure, and they gave us some pills for your tummy and some medicine for your throat.
When am I gonna get better?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, hop in.
Maybe Ben never would get better. Maybe he would die. How do you help a dying child complete his brief but precious journey? Somehow, I had to find a way to make every day count. I had to give my little boy a stake in his own future. Tell you what, Ben, why don't we make a list of things to look forward to?
Okay.
Number 1.
Disneyland. Remember, Mom? You said we could go to Disneyland?
Okay, Disneyland. What else?
New baby.
What do you think it's going to be, a boy or a girl?
I don't know, but I hope it's a boy.
Another boy? Aren't you sick of boys yet?
Nope. We want a whole basketball team, right, Dad?
Right.
And the new house.
Oh, yes. Your dad's worked so hard on the new house.
Can't wait.
I think we're all looking forward to that one.
Yeah, with 2 bathrooms.
That summer, those lists became the focus of our lives. We moved into our new house, took trips, planted a garden. Brian and Zach had to be tested for AIDS, too. The tests came back negative. Already, I was developing a strategy of dividing life into small, manageable portions, milestones by which we would later measure Ben's life.
These petunias are nice. But I like these yellow things. What do you call them? Buttercups?
Jonquils? Well, jonquils are bulbs, Benny. They won't bloom for a long time.
How long?
Not until spring.
You mean a whole year?
Yeah?
I want jonquils.
Okay. You tired, honey?
A little.
Well, why don't you sit down and relax? We're almost done.
Okay. Mom, did you call Jessica's mother to see if she could play?
Yes, I did. But Jessica's pretty sick right now. She's back in the hospital.
Is she gonna die?
I don't know, Ben. We never know when anyone's going to die. That's why we have to love them while they're with us.
If she did die, would she go to heaven?
Yes.
Would I ever see her again?
I'm sure you would.
If I can't see Jessica, can I go visit Grandma?
We'll see.
Hey, John. Back to the front.
Hi.
Oh, finally. I was about to eat my hammer.
Sorry. It's been a long day.
Oh, great. You all right?
Yeah, just tired. Ben asked me about dying today.
Oh?
He was talking about Jessica, but it's only a matter of time before he starts asking about himself. And I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. He's doing fine.
Well, he isn't fine, Greg. Now he wants to go and see my mother.
So let him go. You know, you're not the only person in Ben's life.
I never said I was. It just so happens he is very sick.
He's holding his own. And anyway, who knows? I mean, maybe it takes some time for this medicine to kick in.
Greg, come on.
Well, he's not getting any worse. He is fighting this thing with everything he's got. Why can't you be more positive?
What time will you be home?
Oh, late. I'm 2 weeks behind on this, and Clandon's throwing fits.
Need any help?
Going home. I'll see you in a while.
Attention, back-to-school shoppers. Don't miss our 2-for-1 blue jeans special on aisle 4. One day only.
Mom, can I get these?
What, suspenders?
Yeah, Mom. they're in.
Sure. I bet they look great on you.
Can I get some school clothes? You're too young to go to school. I know.
Okay, boys, we're working on shirts here. Brian, what color do you want?
Yellow.
Ben?
Azure. It's kind of blue.
I know.
I am sorry about this, believe me.
But we told you that Ben had AIDS last June, and you said there would be no problem.
I know, Mrs. Madison, but that was before the new school board was elected, and they feel, what with all this hullabaloo going on in New York over that child with AIDS, that they need to find out more about it.
Mr. Brockett, there is no way that anyone in school could get AIDS from Ben. You can talk to our doctor about that.
Thank you, Mr. Madison. I believe they'll be talking to a lot of doctors.
Mr. Brockett, what am I supposed to tell Ben? He's been waiting all summer to come back to school.
Mrs. Madison, we have an obligation to all of our students. The best that I can do right now is provide Ben with a home tutor.
Until when?
A vote will be taken at the November school board meeting.
Do you have any idea how far away that is for an 8-year-old boy?
Can you check the radar screen? Yes, sir. It looks good. Any enemy spacecraft in the vicinity? Sir, I see enemy in the distance. Lasers ready. Lasers are ready. Captain, fire at will. Sir, the spacecraft is not functioning.
Can you turn the TV set off for a minute?
Yeah. I saw this before anyway.
Ben, your daddy and I saw Mr. Brockett today.
My principal?
Uh-huh. And he feels that it might not be such a good idea for you to start school next week.
Why? Because of AIDS?
You see, Ben, they elected a new school board over the summer. And these folks don't know as much about AIDS as we do, and they want a little more time to learn about it.
How long will it take?
About 2 months, it looks like.
2 whole months?
Well, you'll sort of be going to school. They're going to send you a home tutor.
I don't want a home tutor.
Oh, Ben, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I know how bad you must feel, how disappointed. Sorry.
It's okay. Elena, don't feel bad. It's no big deal. Honest.
Okay, let's see. Got a ruler, pencils, crayon, paper. Brian, you want an apple for recess?
What's recess?
What's recess? It's the best part of the first grade.
Don't forget now, you're